we are exclusively joined by PP Chaudhary.
Yes.
The first reaction from the Government of India coming in here on Republic TV. Anuj Kumar, our reporter, joining us. Anuj, over to you.
Well, yes, exactly, Aditya. We have been now joined by Mr. PP Chaudhary, MoS Law. First reaction from the government, sir. What is your first reaction? Finally, the verdict is out.
Government welcomed the verdict. Not only the government, the entire nation is welcoming the verdict. It is very good. It is a deterrent for the such type of offenders, criminals. This is a heinous crime. You know that she was gang raped in running bus. She was tortured and thereafter thrown out of the bus. So she was murdered. And for this such type of offense, I extend my thanks to all the officers who conducted the investigation. The investigation was conducted very well. And the trial was also conducted very well. It showed that not a single laguna was left. So this is the reason that the trial court, the session court, awarded the capital punishment, and that capital punishment was upheld, not only by the High Court, but also by the Supreme Court. And in the review petition, you know the scope is very, very limited, because you have to establish there is an error apparent on the face of the record. There was no error apparent on the face of the record, because all the accused were heard before the appellate highest court, before the Supreme Court. They were given the reasonable opportunity, and thereafter the verdict was given. So there was no question of interfering and reopening the case in the review petition. So the judgment is a very good judgment, and it is we welcome it.
Sir, on the very same time, this is being said that justice is somewhere a bit delayed. And same is the question with the parents, in the mind of the parents, that they are also thinking that what is next? If there is an option, then what is next?
I understand the agony of the parents of Nirbhaya. I am with her. The entire nation is with her. In fact, you know that sometimes justice hurried is justice buried, and justice delayed is justice denied. But you have to strike the balance. For this purpose, investigation takes its own time, because the investigation in such type of matters, investigation is required to be conducted properly. The trial is required to be properly, because the entire record is built at this stage. If there is any lacuna, then even they could have been spared and released and acquitted by the High Court and Supreme Court. But since investigation was completed properly, the trial was conducted properly, this is the reason that the capital punishment awarded by the Session Court was upheld by the High Court, upheld by the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court even did not interfere in the review petition, because in the review petition the scope is very limited.
And do you believe, sir, that this particular decision is now going to make an example, now going to set an example for these kind of miscreants?
Definitely, because it is a deterrent, and such type of judgment should be there. Because for persons who is committing such a heinous crime should be punished like this, and the such type of judgment should act as a deterrent.
Thank you so much for talking to us. So that was Mr. PP Chaudhary talking to Republic TV. Back to you.